We've got an intruder. It's a lizard of some sort. Welcome back to I Buy, Flip It, Ship It. I am Brad. Today we had some pretty good sales. Got a couple of bolos for you, so check out what's sold on eBay. You would think that I would have got this with all that Marvel and DC stuff that I picked up, but no, I found this last week at a local thrift store, surprisingly, at a store that usually would overprice something like this for only $5. And that's why I keep going back to certain thrift stores, even though they disappoint me from time to time, because sometimes there's just that one thing that is awesome. This one, only $5, sold for $55 plus $9 shipping. Found this at the bins. This is the complete series of Pacific Blue, and I went through while I was there at the bins, made sure all the discs were there and all the discs were in good condition. Been several good sets that I've found at the bins that was missing a disc or two, or they were just scratched up and not worth picking up. But anyways, I believe I only got charged $1 for this with everything that I bought that day. And this sold for $20 plus about $5 medium mail shipping. Found this at a local thrift store. This is a mouse shaped like a car. Fiat 500 specifically in the color red. Now this was, I believe, only $10 when I picked this up, and it sold today for $40 plus $6 shipping. That was the best offer. I believe I had it marked at 50 or 60, and it's been sitting for a little bit, so I went ahead and took that offer. We got a loose Funko Pop here. It is Kevin McAllister. This one's a little more rare, I believe, because it was fetching a decent price for a loose Funko Pop. This was $2 at Goodwill, not at the bins, but in the store. And this is him, I believe, after he stole the toothbrush. He's holding the toothbrush there. But anyways, $2 in, he sold for $25 plus $5 shipping. So pretty good deal there. I'm gonna knock some books out here. There's two. Supergirl, the Silver Age Omnibus. Still don't know how to say that. Volume 1. It is sealed in great condition, and this was a part of that big book bulk buy that I made, and it's only 34 cents. I sold it today for $40 plus about $8 shipping. And then we have Power Girl here. This one is not new. It's in used condition. 34 cents into Power Girl here, and she sold for $20 plus about $14 shipping. Real quick, if you like learning about what sells on eBay, hit that subscribe button so you can be alerted to more videos like this. Found this at Goodwill for only $2. It is Greenlight Collectibles running on empty Series 2. No, sorry, Series 3. This is the Grand Am Daytona prototype. Anyways, I don't know. I just scan stuff when it's new in the package, and it looked like it had a decent resale value, but it did just sell for $18 free shipping. It's under a pound, so we're good. So here we have a bunch of books. I'm going to go over them one at a time. This is the Archive editions from DC Supergirl. This would be Archives Volume 2. Still got the seal on it. Even got the Amazon sticker still on it from when it was purchased. Did have a condition issue in the front, which I did mention in the listing. This one sold for $13.75 plus about $5 shipping. All right, this next one here is JLA versus the Avengers. So another crossover. This is Superman versus Thor here, which is pretty interesting. But like I've said before, they've done several of these, but this is the Justice League of America versus the Avengers. This is $60 plus about $9 shipping, 34 cents into all these books here. Except for this one, I found this at Works. Customer, I deal with customers all the time. They must have left it because it was sitting there for a while and I grabbed it. Looked it up, of course. Being a reseller, that's just what you do before you throw something away. And it had a little resale value, so I went ahead and sold it for $5 plus $4 shipping. Pretty easy medium mail shipping. Next we have Secret Wars by Marvel. And if you know, Secret Wars is something that's supposed to be on the way or something in the MCU. But anyways, 34 cents into this one, and it sold for $15 plus $7 shipping. So not a crazy sale, but here is the best one out of all of them. This is Transformers Classics Volume 4, and this is in decent condition. It's got a few condition issues, but they're very minor. 34 cents, came from the Big Book Bulk Buy, and this one sold for $100 free shipping. So very pleased with that one, and like I've said before, I am in the profit. I've been in the profit for these books, so it's just, I'm making a killing on this stuff. And last one, I thought this would do better because this is an interesting crossover. Green Lantern and Aliens. But anyways, this one was okay. $19.99 plus $6 shipping. Some Angry Bird plush can do really well. I can put some on the screen now. There's some rare ones out there that I have not found, but I have found this guy before, and when the bins rolled out and he was on it, I made sure I went straight for him because I know he has some good value. This is Bubbles. Apparently he's a small bird, and this is his inflated state, but he's big, yellow, and he's got some black markings on him. Anyways, got him for $1 at the bins, and he sold for $30 plus $7 shipping. So be on the lookout for Angry Birds. Not all Angry Birds do well, but there are some rare ones that do. Got Frankenstein here. He is a posable figure. He's not completely action figure. His arms move. He is supposed to come with a table that he would have laid on. But sometimes these Universal monsters, the classic looking ones, they can do pretty well. Found this at the bins for maybe 50 cents and put them up and took a best offer today for $12 free shipping. So he should go under a pound pretty easy. Now when I talk about getting bags of stuff at the bins, this is what I'm talking about. You find these Ziploc bags and then you put some good stuff in there, and they will give you a price on all of it instead of counting all the pieces. But I paid $8 for all this, for the cameras, for these plush, and then these 4 bags. $8 in, really. And this guy alone will pay for all of this. So all the rest of this would be profit. That's Bubbles from Angry Birds, and there's some rare Angry Birds plush out there. I've sold this guy before, so I knew to grab him when I saw him roll out. He's about 25 to 35, depending on the market there. But yeah, this is what I mean by the bags, and I'll lot up some of this stuff. I won't sell it immediately until I have a whole ton of stuff, and then of course you see some Lego and Duplo stuff in there, but that's what we're talking about. We got some homeschool books. We use some homeschool curriculum. Usually it's a Becca. Yeah, both of these are a Becca. My wife took care of this, as she did with the other books we sold. And don't know what we spent on these, but she buys them used and then we resell them. And we cycle through books like that. But anyways, don't know how much in, but $20 plus $5 shipping out. Got a Burger King toy here. King Kang from The Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors. I don't know which Treehouse of Horrors it was, but he's a pretty recognizable character. I saw him in the bins and got him. Probably only got about 25 cents into him. Treehouse of Horror stuff can do good, so always check that out. He sold for $15 free shipping. Oh, and he's very light. And I've got 2 more books from my Big Book Book Buy. This is the Marvel DC crossover classic. So you can see you got both Marvel and DC. That happened in the comics several times. I don't know if we'll ever get it in the MCU and DCU. That'd be pretty cool though. But that went for $40 plus $7 shipping. And then we have Electra, the complete collection. And this went for $10 plus about $9 shipping. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Thanks for watching. Don't forget while you're out there to eye it, buy it, flip it, and ship it.